Hi learners, very good morning. Welcome to Unified Study. This is Thulasi doing paper 1 practice series. Very good morning. Do join. Hi Monica, very good morning. Good morning Monica, Gauri Shankar. Yes, Monica, she's good. She's fine. Thank you. Good morning Jivita. Very good morning. Okay. Hi Paramesh, very good morning. Yes, very good morning everyone. Okay, we will start our today's session on research aptitude. Last class also we discussed about research aptitude. Hi Abhishek. Hi Abhishek. Very good morning. Very good morning. Yes. So let us start today's class with a quote. It takes lot of courage to push through hard times, right? So everyone definitely in our life we have to cross that hard time because that hard times will takes out the best from us. That is the major lesson learning that we get from our hard times. When you come across your hard times, definitely you will be able to see the better version of yourself. So when you get a hard time, no, never give up because that hard times is going to show you the good things in your life which is going to happen. So never give up at your hard times. Good things are coming on the way. Okay, you should not miss it by giving up when you are facing your hard time because that hard time is going to give you something very good in your end of the journey. Very good, right? So with this quote, I just like to start today's session on research aptitude. Yes, very good morning, everyone. Sarvanaraj, Devane, Hema, very good morning, everyone. So don't worry and scared about facing your hard times. That is going to give us a very good version of ourselves, and that is only going to promote us to the next level in our life. So never ever give up of what things you are doing. Don't give up. Thank you. And this is the answer for the yesterday's question. And I asked you a question on AICTE about the expansion of AICTE. AICTE is what? All India Council for Technical Education. That is the abbreviation of AICTE. And that council is mainly meant for what? They are being the advisory body for the technical education departments in India. Whereas the technical education like engineering, right? So those departments has to be enriched so that they are acting as a advisory body. The All India Council for Technical Education, and it was set up in the year November 1945, and it acts as an advisory body to conduct the survey on facilities available for technical education and to promote the technical education in the country. That is the major working of AICTE. These are all the working of AICTE, Statutory Authority for Planning, Formulation and Maintenance of Norms and Standards of Technical Education Departments, Quality Assurance through accreditation. So every engineering stream departments has to be given accreditation. For that, that is the working. Funding in priority areas, monitoring and doing the proper evaluation, maintaining parity of certification and awards. So whatever BE degree, MTech degree, BTech degree, all those things, right? So that certification, that awards will be taken care by the AICTE and the management of technical education in the country. So these are all the things vested by the AICTE, All India Council for Technical Education, and it has been started in the year, established in the year 1945. But before starting, established in of 1945, right, there was a history of AICTE. In 1943, there was a constitution of a technical team was being formed under Central Advisory Board of Education. This Central Advisory Board of Education is very, very important in terms of it is also an advisory board for all education based things, right? Central Advisory Board of Education. So they formed a committee in the year 1943, and then based on the Sargent report, this we have studied in higher education. Any doubts, you can just go through the playlist of paper 1. In that one, we have a playlist of higher education. There we have been discussed about the pre-independence committees. In pre-independence committee, there is a committee called Sargent Committee. So that was being started in 1944. So based on the preparation of Sargent report, 1945 November, the AICTE was being formed. So right, so this is a small history of AICTE, and it was being formed in the year 1945, right? Very good. Next, and I have asked you another question. What is the when it was being attained the statutory status? So it has been attained the statutory status in the year 1987. And see, the AICTE Act was constituted to provide the establishment of an All India Council for Technical Education with proper planning and coordination throughout the country. So the status of statutory has been attained, and it has been passed to the Parliament in the year 1987. So what is AICTE? All India Council for Technical Education. When it is established, 1945. When it has attained the statutory status, and it has become an act in the year 1987. So these are the answers for the previous class question. Please do daily, we are asking questions at the end of the session. Post your answer in the comment section so that many learners will be very benefitable out of that one. So that every day we can able to learn new things which are unknown to many of us. Yes, I hope this was been very useful to you. So with that, I am going to take the today's first question. The first question is from Research Aptitude under the title Sampling. Under the title Sampling. Which of the following from the list given below identify those which are called non-probability sampling procedures? I hope that question which we discussed before was useful. Do note it in your notebook, notebook. That is very, very essential. Okay, because whatever we see, whatever we listen has to be written by hand. So this 3 activity will make you to remember for a long time. Yes. Very good morning, Vetri Chelvan, Archana. Very good morning. Learners, those who are new to the channel, please kindly do subscribe the channel, like and share with your friends. Answer for this question. Quick. Monica, very good, Monica. What about others? Waiting for the answers. This comes under sampling. What about other learners? Yes. Okay, right. The right answer for this question is option 2, 3 and 5. Option 2, 3 and 5. So what do you mean by sampling? I will tell you. Sampling means what? This comes under the data collection where we are going to collect data. If I want to do some research in terms of India, okay, I want to know about the education level of India, means I want to collect data from the whole India. Is it possible? Right, eating habit of India. Very good. Eliza, Sasi, Anandavalli, Devani, very good. So I want to know about the eating habits about Indians. Eating habits about Indians. So whether it is possible to collect data from the whole population of India, it's not possible. So what I will do, I will take a small representation. I will take a small representation so that represent the whole Indian population. So that representation we call it as what? Sample. So that sample is of two types. One is probability sampling, another one is non-probability sampling. So what do you mean by probability sampling? So this sampling will be applied on. Last session we discussed about qualitative and quantitative and all. You remember, right? So this probability sampling works on quantitative data. This works on quantitative research. So wherever we have the number based things, wherever we are doing the data analytics, right? In those cases, we'll be using this probability sampling. Whereas we use qualitative type of research. This I have told many a times. Wherever we use qualitative type of research, there we will be implying the non-probabilistic sampling methods. So these are the types. This you can remember by SSC, and this you can remember by Supreme Court judgment quota. Supreme Court SC judgment quota. This is how, oh, it's hiding, huh? Okay, I will write. Actually, this first one is simple random. 1 minute. 1 minute. Hiding. As it is green in color, it has been hiding. Now is it visible? Yes, I think so. Now is it visible? Yes. Sorry, actually it's green color, right? Because of OBS it is hiding. Now it is visible. Yes. Right, very good. So these are the types of sampling. Please try to note it down. Simple random, stratified sampling, cluster sampling, systematic sampling. These are the sampling comes under probabilistic, and non-probabilistic sampling comes under okay. Now is it clear? Now it's clear. Snowball, convenience, judgment, and quota sampling. So these are the types of sampling comes under probability and non-probability. So in the above question, simple random sampling comes under probabilistic sampling. So option 1 will not come. You can eliminate, right? And dimensional sampling, it's not that. This comes under dimensional sampling comes under non-probability. Okay, yes. And cluster sampling comes under probability. Quota sampling comes under non-probability. This comes under probability. So option 6 also will not come. So right answer is 2, 3 and 5. Clear? Yes. So the right answer for this question is 2, 3 and 5. Yes, very good. Moving to the next question. Now we do the question. So simultaneously I will tell you what are all the meanings. Which of the following sampling procedures will be appropriate for conducting researches with empirico-inductive? This we have done many times. I have told what is the meaning of this empirico-inductive. So please kindly answer me correctly. Empirico-inductive means what? And then tell me which procedure will comes under this empirico-inductive. This I have taught you in the before classes also. I hope you remember. Yes, I'm waiting for the answers. Waiting for the answers. Learners, those who are new to the channel, please subscribe and like this session and share with your friends. Very good. I'm waiting for the answer. Very good, Monica. See, I am training you with big questions. You know why? Because the net pattern has been entirely changed. So we are supposed to train our mind by means of big questions, big words, so that we will be ready to face the net examinations by looking at big questions. Giving easy questions, it's not a big deal. But training you by means of such big questions will make you to learn more. That is my main intention. Okay. Yes. Very good, Shashi. Very good, Shushma. Very good. Very good. Okay, the right answer for this question is any of the non-probability sampling. As just we told, right? Simple random sampling is what? Simple random sampling is the probabilistic sampling method. Systematic is probabilistic sampling method. Stratified sampling is also a probability sampling method. But what do you mean by this empirico-inductive? Empirico-inductive means this is nothing but qualitative type of research. So qualitative type of research use what kind of method? It uses non-probabilistic sampling method. It uses non-probability sampling methods, right? So which of the following sampling procedures will be appropriate for conducting researches with empirico-inductive research paradigm? So empirico-inductive research paradigm is nothing but what? Qualitative research paradigm. So qualitative research use what kind of sampling methods to select the data? They use non-probabilistic sampling methods. Here in the question 1, 2, 3 are all belongs to probability sampling. Only option 4 is said to be non-probabilistic sampling method. So any of the method they have given. So what are all the non-probabilistic sampling method? Convenience. I'll go with the keywords so that you can remember very well. Supreme Court, judgment, quota. It means snowball, convenience, judgment, and quota. Okay, very good, super. Now we go to the yes, I hope you have clear with the point. All the above three are quantitative research paradigm. So in quantitative research paradigm, we use these methods. That is what I gave you in this slide. See, I have written here, right? Yes, very good. Moving to the next question. Do this one. I will explain you all the how we can identify those things. Yes, do this one. Kindly read the question and then do. Waiting for your answers. Please do it. Which of the following sampling techniques involve selecting individuals who are readily available without any consideration for rare representativeness for a larger population? Okay. The right answer for this question is convenience sampling. So before getting into convenience sampling, I would just like to tell you about these types of samplings. How to understand these types of samplings, I will tell you. Understand and then so that you can able to do the rest of the questions. See here. What do you mean by convenience sampling? Convenience means what? According to my own convenience, I'll be doing things. That we call convenience. So in a research, what will happen? So say example, if a researcher want to do his research, he wants to get people for his own convenience. So he'll be selecting people out of his own convenience and he'll be doing that research. And that type of research, we call it as what? Convenience sampling method. So he used to collect data from his own convenience. Clear? So that we call it as convenience sampling. Snowball sampling means what? Here I am the researcher who is going to do my research. But what happens? I am not able to connect with the people. So I will ask my friends. This is my friend 1, this is my friend 2, this is my friend 3. And I will ask them help and they will be doing that thing. So they will be collecting data from their own friends. So by means of referrals, by means of their network, I can able to collect the data. That's called snowball sampling. Quota sampling means what? Based on the category, I'll be collecting data. That we call quota sampling. Purposive sampling means it's others called as judgment sampling. What do you mean by judgment? Based, I have a preconceived notions in my mind. So based on that judgment, I'll be collecting data. right? So this we call it as purposive sampling. This we call it as what? Purposive sampling. No Priyam, no problem. Very good morning. Welcome. So now you understand here, the sampling techniques involves selecting individuals who are readily available without any consideration for the representativeness of the larger population. Is nothing but convenience sampling. It is nothing but what? Convenience sampling. Clear, learners? Understand? Yes. Moving to the next quiz. 1 minute. Yes. Now do this one. Very easy question. I think now you can able to do it. Do this one. Simple random sampling. Do this question. Yes. Simple random, stratified random, cluster, snowball. Very good, Monica. Monica, very good. With snowball, we can able to identify. I have told you just now the keyword for snowball. With the keyword, we can able to do it very easily. What do you mean by snowball sampling? Very good, Anandavalli. Snowball. With this example, we can able to do quickly. Snowball sampling means what? Very good, Parmesh. Learners, please do like the session. Gauri Shankar, very good, very good. The right answer for this question is option number 2. So what do you mean by snowball sampling? I told you, right? So I am the researcher. I am going to do my research. So I am getting help from my friends in my team. Through them, I'll be doing my research. So the first member is used as an informant to identify other, and the process goes on like this. So obviously D to 1. And now I will explain what are all the other 3 sampling methods. See, this sampling method we call probability sampling, and this sampling method we call non-probability sampling. So probability means, in probability we have simple random, systematic, stratified, cluster. I'll give you quick example, try to understand. Simple random means what? Equal chance of there for every member in that team. So here there is a group of people. I'll be selecting this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. So I have selected randomly 5 numbers. So anyone can have the opportunity of being selected. This we call simple random sampling. Systematic random sampling means what? Every ith element, every ith person will be selected. Means see here what happens here. He is 1, he is 2, he is 3, he is 4, he is 5. So leaving 2 people. So he is 6, he is 7, he is 8. So leaving 2 people, I am just selecting the sample. You understand? Leaving 2 people, I am selecting that sample, and that we call systematic sampling. Here you can say also another example. Every 10th person will be taken as a sample. So I am having 1 to 100 students in a classroom. So the 10th student, 20th student, 30th student will be selected to comprise that sample list. Clear? That is systematic. What do you mean by stratified sampling? Stratified means, see here, there we have a groups. Stratified means it will be classified in terms of groups. From that groups, I'll be selecting one particular member. Not one. With respect to this population, I'll be selecting the member from that each group. So from each group, there will be a representation to represent the population of that group. And that we call stratified. You may ask me, ma'am, what is the difference between stratified and clusters? Both look similar, right, ma'am? It is also a group, it is also a group. But what is the difference here? See here, in that group, within that group, all are same. But here, in that group, they are said to be different, right? So one more thing is what? They will be selecting the whole cluster. That whole group will be selected. See here, this whole group is being selected here But here, from that group, I'll be selecting a particular members. Yes. Very good, Elsa. Very good, Elsa. So that we call cluster sampling and stratified sampling. And then here I have told you about this convenience purpose of snowball and quota. Understand by means of the keywords. Here equal chance. Here every ith element. Here there will be a concept of groups, and from that group I'll be selecting a particular unit. From that I'll be selecting a particular unit. That is the keyword that we used to use in this one. Okay, so don't forget that word. Now we are going to have one more question from this one, so that you can able to understand very well. Okay, yes. 1 minute. I'll give that question so that you can able to identify between the difference between the stratified and cluster sample. Yes. Do this question. The sampling technique in which units are randomly sampled from a population that has been divided into categories is called. Tell me to which type of sampling it belongs to. Learners can, if your resolution was not good, means you can increase to 720p so that the resolution will be good. Yes, waiting for your answers, learners. Very good, Monica. Very good. Read it carefully and then answer. Very good, Sarvanaraj, Sushma, Priyam. Very good. Again, I'm telling, we need to train ourselves with big questions. Don't worry that some areas are unknown. We are supposed to move towards unknown. Okay? We have to move towards unknown. So train your brain to look at questions which are big so that we can learn at least now. Very good, Muthulakshmi, Vetri Chelvan. Very good. The right answer for this question is stratified random sample. Okay, the right answer for this question is stratified random sampling. Yes, very good, very good. Right answer is stratified random sampling. Why? In which units are randomly sampled from a population that has been divided into categories. So what happened? The whole population is there and it is being divided into groups. Okay, that is what categories here they have given. So here is the population and here is the categories. So they have created the population into categories, and what they are going to do, they are going to select the units. So say example, here we have 4, here we have 4, 5, here we have this number of units. Okay, so what they are going to do, they are going to select the units from that categories. And this we call it as what? Stratified random sample. If I want to select this whole cluster, then that means what? Cluster sampling. I hope I have cleared the differences between the cluster sampling and stratified random sampling. Clear, learners? Very good. Moving to the next question. Explain once again stratified, ma'am. Okay. Listen, Elsa, carefully. I have a very big population. Okay. This population is going to represent the eating habits of India. I told you, right? So this is a very big population. Okay. From that population, I have made groups. I have made groups. Say example, I have made groups as male, female, like that. I have created groups. These two groups of people belong to male and these are belong to female groups. Now what I am going to do, from that group, I am going to represent select a sample from that unit. You understand what I mean? It's called stratified random sampling. It's called stratified random sampling. So the group, the whole population will be splitted into small groups. So from that small groups, I'm going to select what? Random from that particular status. This is also called it as, I'll tell you, this small things will be called as group. It will be called as status. It will be called as categories. Okay. Yes, I'll give you an example also. Take an example. There we'll be having in a particular firm, right? We have 80 female and we have 20 male. Okay. So out of which I have going to select 8 female and sorry. Yes, very good. Yes. So right, so here what I have to do, out of this 20, 80, 20, I am going to select 8 female and 2 males. Okay, I'm going to select 8 female and 2 males. So how I'm going to select based on the population that are there in their groups, I am going to represent the number of males and also number of females. So from the whole population, I have made it into groups. What groups? Male group and female group. And from that male group and female group, I am going to select the number of people of 10. So those people also will be made into categories like this. So based on the number of population in each category, I am going to select, and that we call it as stratified random sampling. If I am going to do cluster means, here I will be selecting this whole cluster. This group I will be selecting, that is cluster based sampling. Selecting a particular unit from each group is called stratified sampling. Have a simple example so that you will not forget. Clear? Yes, very good. Next. Snowball sampling is a process of selecting a sampling using. I want 100% right answer for this question. Let me get quick answers. Snowball sampling is a process of selecting a sample using dash. Snowball sampling is a process of selecting a sample using dash. Quick answers. Just now I gave you the keyword also. Just now I gave you the keywords. No, Priyam. Check the question when I was talking about snowball. Snowball. Yes. Very good, Surabhi. Priyam, recheck the answer. Priyam, recheck the answer. Priyam, recheck the answer, please. Yes, very good. Thank you, Eliza. Thank you. The right answer is networks. Just now I told you snowball means what? The researcher will be there, and if he are not able to do, he will be getting from his people and they will be refer someone else. So here the keyword is referrals, networks, right? Through network. This is network, right? This person have this much of network. These persons have this much of network. So through the networks, they'll be able to collect the data, and that we call it as what? Snowball sample. Very good. So learners, those who are, we are doing it regularly on Unified Study YouTube channel, and these are the schedule of all the regular classes. You can directly say, come to the YouTube channel of Unified Study. You can connect at 10 o'clock every day. Those who want to do your starting point, right, there we have a playlist of crash course of paper 1 and marathon of paper 1. There also you can just go through for their revision, and you can also do your preparation there. And if you want to enroll in our course of Unified Study app for paper 1 and paper 2 computer science, visit unifiedstudy.com. Here in the description, we have given the details of the courses. So you can get into the course understand, and you can also join the course. Here we do weekly doubt clearing session. Live classes will be there. Recordings will be available for those who are not able to connect at time. Paper one was being taken in the time between 8 to 9:30 p.m. From Monday to Friday we used to take, and Saturday we'll be doing a group discussion. And this is for the subscription details for paper one and paper one, paper two. Paper one, we can go it for 4,000 rupees for 5 months, where you can have the mock test, and every week we used to do the mock test. Yes, so mock test can be done so that you can do your revision very well. Okay, yes, and I'm going to give you today's question. The question is from what are all the laws of learning, okay, according to E.L. Thornacke. Okay, what is the laws of learning according to E.L. Thornacke? Who is Thornacke? He is the father of modern educational psychology. He is called as the father of education, father of modern education psychology. And he has proposed three different laws of learning are there. Three, not types, three kinds of laws of learning are there. Okay, so three kinds of laws of learning are there. I want the answers for the laws of learning in the chat box. Okay, he was being called as the father of modern psychology. Let me know the laws of learning in the comment section. This is the today's question I have posted. So we will meet on Monday for another session from communication. Okay, do you wish to join the class? You can join the Unified Study app for the paper one practice. There we'll be doing concepts, PYQs, everything we'll be doing there. Okay, yes, thank you so much. Meet you all on Monday. Don't forget to like and share with your friends. Please do answer for these questions I am asked today in the chat box. So every day we are learning one new thing, right? Consistently we are going to learn. Thank you so much. Meet you on Monday. Tata, bye. Thank you all. Please do like the session and share with your friends. Only 40 likes are there. Please like the session. Thank you.